I mean, I'm literally getting my mom back. It's
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I was losing her, so, you know, for whatever reason, whether it was because of 3 of these or not, I'm getting my mom back.
God bless you,
I'm
Julia.
so grateful.
Wow. And you're crediting it to this, or there's a big part of that? You really are?
It started happening when this started happening.
Wow.
And then I saw something happen with skin lesions just falling off my friend's body. And I'm like, okay, it's not a placebo. This is real.
Because a lot of people are hanging on to this one right now, and I'd like for you to get your opinion on this. So a flash apparently is coming our way. And this flash will absorb and crystallize or somewhat alter the DNA for those who are going to ascend, and the rest are basically shit out of luck, right? So tell me about this flash from your perspective. Is this flash exist? Is it coming? Is it already here? How do you interpret this quote unquote? Just wait for it.
I don't know that I chose to also be one of the people here to tell people the awkward truths that they don't want to hear, but it looks like I am. So
where you are?
Yeah, exactly. That's why when you guys wrote to me, look, no one is coming to save us. No one is coming to save us. We came here and we're creating our own reality, meaning anytime I hear any narrative, whether it be about the Flash or some sort of white hats or some kind of alien species that's going to come and wipe out all the bad guys, I'm not saying that the source of anything, of where that coming from is good or bad intent. I don't know. I don't, that's not relevant. The point is, what is the message getting people to do? And this is really important. What does it do? Let's say you hear that message. Solar flash, everybody, is coming. We're all saved, okay? What is people's course of action? Exactly. It's do nothing. And so think about that. What does that mean in terms of the reality that we're creating in the physical bodies we're in? Remember, we're not spirit. We're in a body because we're required to take action. And our physical action does have spiritual consequence. It does have cosmic consequence. In fact, way more than spirits do, because we are physically incarnate and we can physically create action. So it means people do nothing. They sit back and they wait for a savior. And to me, any message that invokes that behavior is an alarm bell in a negative, because again, it's to avoid any form of personal responsibility, any action taken. And who's the hero in this movie then? Apparently nobody apart from the solar flash, whatever. Every individual is their own hero. That's the thing. But people don't want to hear that because that means difficult. I have to get on.
Let me go one step deeper on this then with you. So the well-intended people that deliver this message, okay, do you think that, quote unquote, is there an infiltration possibly going on in their spirit, that they're not necessarily saying, okay, I'm gonna just totally, you know, F with the world today. Okay, they actually in their mind believe it. Have they somehow been infiltrated in their spirit to be able to communicate that, to take us off the game of moving forward and experience life? So we wait.
Jay, I think you said it perfectly. So yeah, I think that's the case. I don't think that the individual necessarily has the intent to do malicious things, but they're opening themselves. Remember, you're using your free will to allow somebody else to take over you, right? Let's say if it's a channeled message or something like that, right? So therefore, it's not even coming from the individual, right? It's not the individual saying, I am bringing the flash, and right? It's coming from some other being, some other realm. So I think you said that perfectly, Jay. And I think it is an infiltration the infiltrations are everywhere. That's why it doesn't matter whether you're atheist, religious, spiritual, or purely materialist, they have their tentacles everywhere. As in, they've planned this out so well. Like, come on, they're not, this is the thing I think a lot of people misunderstand about the negative beings. As in, I mean, the negative beings that have actually chosen the negative path, which is very hard. If you think about someone like a Genghis Khan, that kind of level of dedication is what it takes to be those people, right? So I'm not even talking like people might say like politicians or something. No, they're still just players. I'm talking people, they're very few, but they're very, very wise. They're very intelligent, meaning they actually know
intelligent.
10 steps ahead of everyone else, and they understand human psychology so well. This is why I also want to teach people, and do teach people, how to understand your own psychology, so that just like what the two of you explained, you're on it. I can see that you can tell, you know how to discern. We need to be able to discern all information that comes our way. Information in itself is beautiful. It's pure light. It's just knowledge. Knowledge, information coming to you. It's neutral. The intention behind it is the part that people need to consider, and how you receive it and what you do with it. That's what I mean. So the discernment in a message like that, wait for the flashes. So what is this actually doing? Is this empowering me? Not really. It's actually disempowering me, right? Because it's saying, just don't do anything, sit back, trust us, we got it covered. You might want to reconsider a message like that when it comes to the grand scheme of our literal existence.
How about this one then? Trust the plan.
We are creating the plan. This is the thing that I'm like, action matters, guys. It's intention and action. The intention starts all with your thought, you fuel it with the emotion, and then you have to take action. People are not taking the action. Trust the plan. What plan? Whose plan? If it's your plan, as in, and we can all collectively have the same plan of positive path ascension, yes? But that means every single one of us are to get on our horses and like do our part. Like, I'm doing my part, you guys are doing your part. I know many people that are doing their part, and I also know many people that are not taking any part, but expect to catch a ride on this ascension gateway. Right. Or also listen to the division it creates about this specialness, right? If you're a chosen one, you'll know it's
chosen one. Yes.
The languaging also about, like, I think they talk about like background people and stuff. Look,
the 144, the 100. I'm one of the 144.
Yeah. So to me, if you're physically here incarnate, you are already special and unique. At the end of the day, no two people have the same thumbprint. You are literally a 1 in 400 chance you were even born. Like, you are a miracle walking this earth. And I'm not about to tell anybody that somebody's a background person or someone's a chosen. No, mutual respect is paramount in natural law. And anytime somebody tries to put that hierarchy in, this is something that's very strong in me. As you can see, I get very passionate about this. I do not like it when anyone speaks down to or looks up to anybody. We are all of mutual respect. We can all learn and teach each other, all of us. There's no one that's above you and no one that's below you. So anyone that tries to impose some form of authority on you, as in like, I'm going to tell you what's best for you, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You can learn from a guide, a coach, a mentor, but not the I'm directing and telling you what to do. That is where people really need to be cautious. And the ones that are most susceptible to that is people who are very, very faith driven. So really, like you said, trust the plan, total surrender. What's the phrase? I'm not the doer. I'm being lived. Okay. How does that look in your everyday life? I get it. Look, I understand all these teachings, but on the level that we're living in our reality, then some of them are harmful, not helpful.